everybody, welcome to this Brush & Sons gear review. Today we're going to talk about the Osprey Poco Plus child carrier. So we're on the Osprey website, we're going to go up to the search bar and type in Poco, and it takes us to this Poco family page. Scrolling down, we get to the Poco LT, which is their least expensive option and their best seller. Then you have the standard Poco right there, the Poco carrying case and rain cover accessories, and then the Poco Plus is going to be the one that we go over. Clicking on it takes us to this page. You can see that it has an MSRP of $330, so it is the most expensive option in the Poco family. And it comes in two different color variations. This one's called Blue Sky right there, and we have the Starry Black version, so that's what you're going to be seeing in the rest of the footage today. Coming down to specs, it has a max weight of 48.5 pounds, but that is with child gear and the pack itself. The pack weighs 8 pounds, so you would never want to use this with a child weighing more than 40 pounds or a child weighing less than 16 pounds is their suggestion. Here's the description and then a couple key attributes which we will go over: the deluxe child cockpit, the built-in sunshade, and then their one-size-fits-all system. To avoid having your kid hit their head like Mickey, you need to push out this foot pad. The foot pad will stabilize the backpack as well as give you access to this dual zippered compartment. Inside, you'll actually see the bottom of the sunshade, which we'll be going over later. And with this being the largest pocket on the bag, I can easily fit 2 size 11 boots as well as a rain jacket inside. You wouldn't want to put anything too heavy back here though, because you want your kid to be the heaviest thing in or on your pack, however you want to say it. If you put too much weight towards the bottom, it's going to make your hike more uncomfortable. And if you don't need this pocket, it's nice that you can collapse it down to reduce bulk. The one complaint I have is you'll see here is I'm going to struggle with the zipper. Once it's loaded up, the shape of this pocket can make it pretty difficult to get it closed. Here you can see the foot pad extended out and the foot pad collapsed. There we go with the zipper. Moving up along the back side of the Poco, you get to another dual zippered compartment. This is the second largest on the bag and is really nice for diapers and wipes. That's almost exclusively what we'll use it for. Then you have this mesh pocket. This mesh pocket we hardly ever use, but it is good for jackets, sweatshirts, T-Rex toys, maybe a taser, things that you need quickly and don't want to have to go through a zipper for. Lastly, in this section, you have this small pocket right by the carrying handle. Talking about the carrying handle for a second, this one has 2 gray clips on it, and I have no idea what those are for, so if somebody does, please let me know in the comments. But this pocket I'll use for first aid items. It does have a clip though if you want to put your keys or wallet, whatever in there. Moving on to the sunshade in front of the carrying handle. It's so easy, a caveman could do it. All you do is pull on this handle. I don't know if that's Geico. Is that Geico's slogan? Whoever it is, please don't sue me. I have nothing to give but bad jokes. You see those red clips right there? They just attach to the front of the bag. And once you have those in place, all that's left is a small patch of Velcro on the back to keep the sunshade in place. Super simple. Here's what it looks like without a child in the cockpit. And then if your child is a mouse that constantly wears white gloves and yellow shoes, there you go. Moving into the child cockpit. And I'm calling it the child cockpit because that's what Osprey calls it. I didn't just make that up. But now that I know they call it the cockpit, I feel just like a machine that my boys have been piloting this whole time. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But inside the cockpit, you can see how well padded it is. And in the harness, you can see the clips, but also the bungee on the backside. So as your child grows, it won't be causing them discomfort. And then I'll show you how to remove this here Drool Pad. You have 2 red tabs on either side, and they have Velcro on the back that allows them to attach into the bag, and then they have clips on the front side. Once you undo all of that, you can throw it in the wash. We all know that kids are disgusting, so this is a really nice feature. Your kids' feet will hang down below the cockpit, but Osprey includes these stirrups that you can put their feet into, and it helps to avoid cutting off circulation. Pretty important. Now that your child has completed their transformation into a space cowboy with their stirrups and cockpit, we can go over a few of the final features on this bag. Here you see these small mesh pockets. They're not good for a whole lot. Maybe a small hat, or a small cowboy hat if you really wanted to complete their look. but aside from that, there's not much that fits inside them. Another nicety on the Poco Plus are these little tabs and loops located around the bag. Osprey says that they're for attaching toys. Now, I had no idea that they were here before doing this review, but it is nice. Other than that, when we get to the front of the pack, right above the shoulder straps, you have this loop and slot where you can put in a water bladder. Osprey recommends that you use their own 1.5 liter bladder, which would probably fit a little bit better than this 3 liter platypus, but if I just don't fill it up all the way, it works just fine. The hose I route around and attach it to the shoulder strap. I'm able to drink from it, and I can pass it up if the boys want to drink. Now, adjusting the shoulder strap to whatever human your child is piloting that day is pretty easy. You just lift up on this clip right here, and then you can slide the shoulder straps up and down. To secure it, just flip the clip down and it locks it in place. Now, I wanted to show this. I actually, on a recent trip to Idaho, broke one of the shoulder strap buckle adjustments. Oh, and here's a whistle on the chest strap. That's nice. So you can see here, that is the functioning shoulder strap adjustment. And on the other side, there's a bar that the shoulder strap loop should run through, but it's totally snapped off. So I'm currently in the process of getting the bag replaced. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking this is all great information, but we need to figure out how many snacks this bad boy can conveniently hold. So in that shoulder strap, I can fit 1 Cliff Bar, and in each waist pocket, I can fit 8 packets of fruit snacks. That's outstanding. Now, if you don't like food, you can probably fit your cell phone or something boring into one of these waist pockets and put a water bottle or GPS into the shoulder pocket, but I'm going to use it for snacks. Okay, this concludes the review of the Osprey baby carrying system. If there's anything that we forgot to mention, please put it down in the comments. I know the bag is full of features. I almost forgot the whistle here on the chest strap, but I remembered that. But if there's anything that we missed, again, please let us know down in the comments. Otherwise, give it a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you again soon.